Mother's Day. Thank you for joining us today for our online service. We'll be starting in a couple minutes, but first we want you to share this video. We have a vision to reach the world with the gospel, but we need your help. It takes 2 seconds to hit that share button, so help us out and do that now.
When night is falling and fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up. 'Cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. Oh, yeah. So, oh, in every season, you keep repeating promises to me. No, now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up. So you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, yeah. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. Oh, yeah. So, oh, in my soul. Oh, so. My mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up. So you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out, breaking out. Hey! Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Yeah. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. Oh, yeah. Soul. Oh, in my soul. Oh, soul. Oh.
Hold me now in the hands that created the heavens. Find me now where your grace runs as deep as your scars. You pulled me from the clay, set me on a ride, call me by your name, and made my heart whole again. Sing, lift it up, and my knees know it's all for your glory. I might stand with more reasons to sing than to fear. You pulled me from the clay and set me on a ride, called me by your name, and made my heart whole again. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Once I was broken, but you love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. And that grace holds the ground where the grave did. Where all my shame, where all my shame remains, left for dead in your wake. You crashed those age-old gates. You left no stone unturned. Oh, you stepped out of that grave, shouldered me all the way. Here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Once I was broken, but you love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. Healed and forgiven. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds that ground. Yes, it does. Your grace holds me now. 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 we surrender to you, Lord.
Sing, here I stand. So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now.
To hold my heart,
Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out.
here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Here I stand,
Here I stand,
high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out that once I was broken, but you love my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now.
sing out, get healed.
Healed and forgiven. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds that ground. And your grace holds me now. 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 Healed, healed and forgiven. Look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds that ground. Yes, your grace holds me now. Oh, yes, it does. Your grace holds me now.
Hey, good morning, ANCHORHILL Church.
Good morning.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Very special day.
It is. To all the moms out there, we love you. And I want to just give a special shout out to ANCHORHILL Church real quick. Obviously, you're tuned in, you're watching us. I want to thank you for your generosity. I want to thank you for your continued giving, even in quarantine, even when people have lost their jobs or they've been furloughed. You guys have continued to be generous because that's a big part of who we are. We want to make a difference and we want to be generous. I want to tell you about something really exciting.
Super exciting.
Yeah, and we've been hinting at it for a little bit, but we didn't want to put it out there because we didn't have all the details.
It wasn't finalized, so you can't just put stuff out there. Then you have to take it back, not sure.
And then people get mad. And
we look crazy.
We look like we don't know what we're talking about.
I know, but now we finally can talk about it.
Yes, so that is May the 20th, which is Wednesday, May the 20th, 10 a.m. at Meadows Mall in the parking lot. Anchor Hill Church is partnering with a national organization to do an essential food drive.
Woo!
We're gonna give away 1,000 meals.
1,000 meals. That's so many families that we're going to be able to help. That's amazing.
Yes, and it's because of your generosity that we're able to participate and partner with them. And so this is a big deal for us because we've been looking for a way to serve our community, and this door finally opened up and it made sense. We felt like it kind of connects with our vision and our values. And so be on the lookout for that because we're excited about serving May 20th, 10 a.m. Meadows Mall. Man, we're going to bless some people.
We're going to need some of the help too.
We are going to need some help. If you want to help us, you can email us at info@anchorhill.org. Send us your name, your phone number. We'll already have your email address and we'll get back to you. But it's all because of your giving. And if you want to continue to be generous, we would really appreciate it. There'll be a link in the chat. You can click that to give. You can go online, anchorhill.org/giving. Or you can text your gift in as well. Thank you so much for your generosity. And we've already said Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, but I think they need to hear it again. I do. Happy Mother's Day out there. That's right.
Moms are the best.
They are the literal.
Shout out to my mom.
Hey.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to my mom if she's watching. Both of our moms are amazing.
We love
and
you.
They're awesome. And we wish we could be with all of our moms today. We wish we could hug you. We wish we could physically hand you like a little gift or a little token or a little keepsake just to say you are loved, you are cherished at this church.
Yep.
We could have a time just to like kind of pray over all the moms. I think we'll do that anyway.
We can pray for sure.
When we can't, we don't have a gift to give, but I feel like we do have a gift we can give. It's the next best thing. Dads always get dad jokes on Father's Day. And so today we are gonna give our top 5 mom memes.
Yeah. Woo.
That's right, your top 5 mom memes.
Gotta
Come on,
love a meme.
let's give it up for all the moms real quick.
Mom memes.
We got some memes just for
these
you
are
guys.
funny.
Because what I have discovered is moms, you like memes. That's just,
We do.
You can't even say you don't. Moms like memes. And moms like memes about moms
Yeah.
that identify with the struggle.
Because we're usually always focusing on the kids and the husband and the family.
You are.
And so, I mean, give us a meme. Just like throw us a bone here every so often.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So these are our top 5 mom memes, all right? Mom meme number 5. When your kids keep telling a story and it won't end.
I mean, my kids never do that.
No, they would never, ever do that. All right, mom meme number 4. Life's 3 scariest things.
Uh-oh.
Number 1, spiders.
Yeah.
Number 2, snakes.
Oh.
And number 3, my toddler standing in my room, quietly staring at me in the middle of the night.
This was Larissa, and she has really long hair, and she would come to my side of the bed and just stand over me, and it's a pretty terrifying sight.
You thought it was like those scary movies of like the little
Like The
girls
Ring or
with
what-
the like hair.
Why is it always little girls? Like,
I don't know why you jacking with little girls.
know,
That's
it's kinda
messed up.
messed up.
All right, mom meme number 3. Him. That would be us, fathers or whoever. How was your day with the kids? Me? Fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
everything's fine. It's okay.
It's all good. Everything's good. Mom meme number 2. See the roll of the R?
Impressive.
All right. Mom meme number 2. Yes, I'm a mom, but I still like to party. And by party, I mean binge on Netflix and take a nap.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of party I want to go to.
Ayo. All right. All right. And mom meme number 1, and I LOL'd. I literally laughed out loud when I saw this one. When your kids say mom for the 745th time, bruh. Moms, we love you.
Face on it, though. That's what kills me.
Moms, we love you. And we want to talk to our moms for a few minutes today. But here's the thing. This message isn't only for moms. Like we're gonna talk to moms, but this message isn't only for moms, exclusively for moms, because I think there'll be moments as we talk where you could sub out mom and you could sub in dad or sub in son or daughter or just myself.
Whoever.
Personally, I think this message can apply to anybody who would be watching today. And we want to pray for moms, though. We want to pray that moms aren't just surviving in this season, but that they're going to be thriving in this season. And like we said, not just for moms. We want to believe that people aren't just going to be surviving in quarantine, that they're going to be thriving in this.
Getting better.
Yes.
Getting better. That we come out of this season better than before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so we want to just talk for a few minutes today. We want to give 2 encouragements for a thriving mom or thriving person, if you will. Number 1 is this, our number 1 encouragement. Don't just acknowledge God's will, but surrender to it. If you want to thrive as a mom, if you want to thrive as a person, don't just acknowledge God's will, but surrender to it, because there is a difference between knowing about God's will and surrendering to God's will.
Completely.
They're not the same thing.
One is head knowledge, one is action.
Absolutely. I don't, but we can have a gigantic family Bible on the coffee table here. And so I know God's will is in there, but if I don't surrender to what God's word says, it doesn't change my life. And that's what was great about probably the most famous mom in all of the Bible, or the whole existence of humanity, which is Mary. And it's found in Luke 1:26. And I know this is normally Christmas, but I think it applies to Mother's Day today. Wow. It says, in the 6th month of Elizabeth's pregnancy, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. And the angel went to her and said, greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you. And Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting that this might be. But the angel said to her, do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. And finally, in verse 38, she says, I am the Lord's servant, Mary answered. May your word to me be fulfilled. And then the angel left her. Because at this time, Mary wasn't royalty and Mary wasn't rich. And at this time, she wasn't famous. And I already said that she would go on to be the most famous mom to ever lived. But God used her and God propelled her life forward because of her willingness to surrender to his plan and to his purposes.
I mean, honestly, of course, she's the mother of Jesus, but I've always admired her just willingness and heart attitude to be able to take something that for most of us would be such a shock.
Yeah, that's a little shocking.
It's a bit shocking to know that you've not ever been intimate with a man, but somehow you're pregnant. And just her willingness, her heart attitude shows what kind of character that Mary had. And I think that's amazing.
Congratulations, you get to birth the Son of God. Well done. Because here's the thing, and this is why we wanted to distinguish between acknowledging God's will, knowing God's out there and he's a good father. It's who he is. Acknowledging God's will and surrendering to God's will, because we all surrender to something in life. Mary surrendered to God's will, but everybody surrenders to something really on an everyday basis.
Yeah, sure.
Because we can all surrender to pain in our life, and that drives us. We can surrender to fear and disappointment, and those things drive us. Maybe it's a sink full of dishes.
I heard that. And the laundry especially.
Yep.
Right?
And those things can drive us. But here's the thing we have to realize: when we surrender to those things, they drive us in reverse. Yeah. They end up driving us backwards. But when you surrender to God's will for your life and for your kids and for your family, that actually ends up driving you forward. And here's why I think moms, especially, you need to embrace surrendering to God's will and let him drive you forward, because you're the glue.
It's the truth. Families would just come apart without the moms.
All the dads know it. The dads don't even. No dad will argue with anybody right now. There's a bunch of men around going, well, that's true. And that's about how we talk.
There's a lot of men that hold it down too. But today's Mother's Day, and most of the time,
The moms are
The moms are the glue. And see, God spoke to Mary about being a mother before Joseph was to be a father.
Yeah.
And I believe that because women are the glue, that moms are the glue of the family, you have to fight the temptation to surrender to those hard days and the messy rooms and the difficulties. And we've got to find the way. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be easy.
No.
Everything we do in terms of our relationship with God is a conscious decision that we have to make.
Right.
And we have to find the way. Moms, I'm telling you, this is a choice you're going to have to make. You've got to find the way to surrender your life, your concerns about your kids and your kids' future, because that's concerning the moms, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We deal with all the emotions of feeling guilty for doing too much outside of the house, feeling bad for not doing enough in the house, for warming up a frozen meal instead of making it from scratch, for letting the laundry pile up, for not looking perfect at all times. And so we're constantly dealing with the up and down of emotions and feeling like we just sometimes don't meet the mark sometimes.
Yeah.
And so that can drive us into a negative place emotionally. And as women, we sometimes have a hard time not living through our emotions. And so the enemy can use that so easily just based on our natural bent and the way the Lord made us to really keep us from our purpose and from moving forward in what he has for us.
Yeah. And so when you make the choice to say, even though I'm feeling all the things that you just talked about, and I know that in so many cases that the mom is the glue of the family, you've got to realize that the direction that you move, those things that are glued to you are going to go with you.
That's right.
So your family's going to go with you and the kids are going to go with you. And so it's important for you to surrender to God's will, because so much, and I know that's a lot of pressure.
Oh, no pressure at all.
And I know that's hard and I know that's difficult, but we can't pretend like it's not.
It's just the truth.
Yeah, all the more reason for you to surrender your life to his will, because he will give you the strength and the power to carry things that you couldn't carry on your own, right?
That's true. Yeah. And you can see your effect on your kids. You can see how when you're having a good day, it seems like the tone of the home is completely different. You can see when you're at ease or you're joyful, how that affects the tone of the home.
That's right.
We are the glue.
And
we
so,
set the temperature,
right.
honey.
Oh, thermostats, baby. There we go. And so surrender. Don't just acknowledge God's will, but surrender your life to it. I promise you, if you'll do that, it's not always the easiest thing to do, but you will thrive. One last thing we'll say is you don't have to be perfect.
That's right. Hallelujah.
You don't have to
There's
be
no way.
perfect. I found a really cool story about Dr. Ben Carson's mother and the impact that she had in his life. Dr. Ben Carson is a world-renowned surgeon. He performed surgeries and he had a residency at Johns Hopkins. He is now, part of the cabinet that runs the nation. But he shared a really cool story about his mom in his book. And he shared this, that his mom made him and his brother every 2 to 3 weeks as they got older, write book reports, and not for school, but just for her.
Oh, I'm sure they loved that.
It was probably fantastic.
Yeah.
And she demanded that they do it well. And he made a discovery as he got into middle school that he thought he was giving his mother these book reports and his mom was reading these book reports and that she was correcting them or just kind of making assumptions about things they wrote or correcting them.
Right.
What he discovered though in his middle school years is his mom couldn't read. His mom was actually illiterate, and she didn't let that hold her back from raising intelligent, literate, life-changing, world-changing sons.
Wow.
And he was raised by a mom who couldn't read. And Dr. Ben Carson would go on to not only write medical articles, but to be an author and ultimately to serve in the government of the United States.
Yeah,
and what his mom didn't do is, instead of kind of wringing her hands and making the decision that I'm never going to raise these sons that are going to make a difference, she used what she did have.
That's good.
And that was accountability and interest in her kids and the courage to demand great work. And when we look at Mary, Mary wasn't perfect either.
Yeah.
When you study Mary as a mother, I know that we can tend to put her on a pedestal, but Mary wasn't a perfect mom. As a matter of fact, Jesus' first miracle that we found in John chapter 4 records that Jesus, we know the story, he turns water into wine, but it started with an awkward moment between Jesus and his mom, where Mary did not want the host of the wedding back in that day. If the wedding host were to run out of wine, it would be very humiliating for the host.
It's like running out of food.
Yes.
At a birthday party or something.
Not having enough taquitos.
I was thinking more birthday cake or something like that, but sure, taquitos.
Because taquitos and tacos belong in every birthday party, and that's just my personal opinion. That may not be for you. You may hate them, but hey, if you bring
out would be bad.
Yes, I just want to put this out there real quick. If you ever invite us to your house, taquitos or tacos, that's all you need to give me anyway. Okay, but running out would be bad. And so Mary comes to Jesus and she's like, "Hey, they have run out of wine. Can you do something about it?" And Jesus says something that's a little awkward to me. It depends on the translation that you read. But he says, "Woman," this is John chapter 4, "Woman, why do you involve me?" Number one, don't try that at home.
No, I don't suggest you calling your mom woman. I know it wouldn't fly with me.
But he says it's not my time. But there was this insinuation that Mary asked Jesus to do something that he was actually not prepared to do at that time. Yeah. She wasn't perfect. She asked him to do something that honestly that he didn't do, but he honored his mother in that moment. Mm-hmm. But there was another moment that's a little more awkward and it didn't go so good for Mary, where Jesus is preaching a message and Mary shows up and she wants the word to be gotten to him. I don't know if that's good English, but you know what I meant. She wanted the word to be sent that his mother was there to stop preaching and to go see his family. And that's a moment where Jesus is telling the crowd, who is my mother and who is my brothers? That's a little awkward for me at that point. Point being is wrong timing.
He wasn't being disrespectful. He was trying to make a point.
Absolutely. Because perfection is impossible.
That's right.
And moms feel the need to feel perfect, right?
All the time.
And you were talking about that. And even, you felt with that and you've dealt with that, the pressure to be a perfect mom.
Yeah. Perfect mom, perfect wife, perfect pastor's wife, perfect pastor. It just feels like the list of what you should be can feel daunting. It feels heavy at times. And so really just tapping into who God created you to be and realize that there's no way that you can be what everybody else wants you to be. And you just have to be authentic to who God created you to be and give yourself some grace. You're doing way better than you actually think. And so I just always have to remind myself that I'm doing so much better than I think I am, that I'm doing so much more good than I'm doing harm. And I kind of just gotta let it roll.
Yeah. So you know what that means, moms, or honestly anybody watching, you're gonna blow it sometimes. You're going to be hot-tempered sometimes. You're going to be short-tempered sometimes. That means the same thing, doesn't it? You know what I meant. You're going to be overprotective and maybe be selfish sometimes or be cold and be distant, and you're going to be frustrated. And that just means you're a person.
You're human. You're human. We all have been there. We've all made those mistakes.
So moms or anybody else, just do your best. Yeah. Get off of social media. Don't compare yourself and your family and your kids to anybody else's kids. Quit trying to be a Pinterest mom when you know you're an Amazon Prime mom.
Come on,
just go order that stuff. Forget that stuff. You know,
get those Pinterest boards.
Yeah,
that's the devil sometimes trying to put guilt on you for not having a birthday party that looks like it came out of a magazine.
Right?
It's not okay.
The devil is a liar. Don't even listen to that guy.
Needless pressure.
Don't do it.
No.
Just get you some dollar store streamers and it is fine.
There's nothing wrong with dollar store balloons, okay?
Yes.
You can set somebody free in this place. A dollar store balloon and some streamers will make your child just as happy.
It's all about the camera angles, right? It can look like Pinterest. Just get you a good camera angle.
Even if it doesn't look like Pinterest, it's about loving. It's about being there. It's about celebration, whatever it looks like.
So you said something last night as we were talking about it, and I thought this was really cool, just to encourage moms. And you said, you may not be the perfect mom, but you are the perfect mom for your kids. That God, come on, Priscilla Boore. That God knew what he was doing, right? He knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly what he was doing when he put you, well, actually,
that baby in you, put you in that family to be the nurturer, to be the mom of those kids. And you have everything that you need to be able to parent those kids and raise them up and get them ready for adulthood. You have the perfect gift mix. You have the perfect personality. You have the perfect temperament. You're doing an amazing job. Can I just encourage you? You're doing fantastic. You're doing better than you think. And I just wanted to read this. I found this online and I added a few things to it, but just as an encouragement. Today, I honor all the moms, the biological moms, the adoptive moms, the step moms, the single moms, the foster moms, the grandmamas, the spiritual moms, and all the women who have been a nurturer of love. God knew you would be the exact mom for the job. I honor you moms praying through the uncertainty of infancy, sleepless nights, endless feedings, fevers, and unending questions. I honor you warrior moms fighting to potty train as well as instill kindness and Christian values into those little ones. I honor you moms that are hanging in there through the crazy teen years, through the hormones and the rolling of the eyes and the pushing of the boundaries. I honor you, mom, who is now juggling work from home while trying to homeschool these quarantine kids who are bored and always hungry and asking for food. I honor you, mom of well-adjusted family, career, community, and faith-driven adult children. As well, I honor you, mom of adult children having a little bit of a challenge adulting, and it seems that they need you now more than ever before. I honor your memories, mom, of a child that has passed before you. And maybe your mom has passed, but always they're in your heart. I honor you, brave woman, with the deep, unanswered longing to be a mom, but your day has not yet come. I join my prayers with yours. Don't give up hope. Today, I honor you, wherever and whatever stage you're in of motherhood. You are important. Thank you, and God bless you for all you do, for your families, but most of all, thank you for who you are. That beautiful, strong, loving, giving woman of God that God made you to be. Know that you are loved and appreciated. Happy Mother's Day. We literally wouldn't be here without you.
Literally. Wouldn't be here without you.
We love you, moms.
And we'd like to pray with you as well. You know, for some people, Mother's Day is a great day. And for some people, it's a not so great day. Yeah. And we'd love to pray with you. And maybe your prayer request isn't connected to Mother's Day or to your mom, but you just have a need. We want to pray with you. So when this service is over in just a minute from now, you can text AHCPRAY to 97000. And we are going to be standing by, ready to pray with you. And maybe you've listened to this and you thought, you know what, I want to give my life to Jesus. I want to surrender my life to Jesus. I know you were talking about moms. Maybe you're not even a mom today, but you know you want to surrender to your life. Or maybe you are a mom and you know you need to surrender to your life to Jesus. We want to help you take a next step in your journey. So what we want you to do in just a minute as we end, you can text What's Next, WHATS, NEXT, What's Next, to 97000, and we want to help you take your next step along your journey. Thank you so much for joining us online today. And one last time, we got to say it, we got to leave with it. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there today. We love you. God bless you.
We love you so much.
thank you so much for watching. We pray this message has been a blessing to you. If this is your first time joining us online and you'd like more information about our church, text ANCHORHILL to 97000. Don't forget, if you like to give, you can do so at anchorhill.org/give. We are so grateful for you. Finally, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so we can see you next week. God bless.